How's it going, guys? JP here. Welcome back to Body Bags, and I am happy to bring you another review here in my own house out of the hotel finally. As you guys can probably see, my room is completely bare. I only have a TV and my computer in here pretty much, and a bed. So it's gonna take a while to get everything back to normal from the house fire, but everything should be a little bit smoother from here on out. So this is IFC Midnight Week. I decided to pick the theme this week. It was my turn, and I decided to go with IFC Midnight. I really enjoy IFC Midnight's releases for the most part. There are some misses here and there, but I've found a lot of hits from this label. So I decided to go with, I have a lot to choose from. I've been picking up a lot of them lately. Anytime I've been seeing one in Walmart, I've been grabbing it, and I decided to go with one I picked up recently. It's also the shorter of the releases that I own, and I didn't have a whole lot of time tonight, so I decided to pick that one, and that is Almost Human from the year 2013, obviously released in 2014 on video. This film had some decent reviews early on when it was hitting the festivals at Toronto International Film Festival. It played there, and Fantastic Fest. So it was getting a little bit of hype, and deservingly so. This film is very low budget. I knew a little bit about it before I actually watched it, and I think I remember hearing somewhere that the budget was around $80,000 or $40,000. I'm pretty sure it was under $100,000, and it was a group of people who just wanted to make a movie, so they decided to finally move away from short films and direct a feature. So yeah, and they kind of financed it themselves and with help from other people, I guess. Anyway, that's enough backstory. Let's get into the film. This one is kind of a simple one. We have a character who is driving. His name is Seth. He is driving rapidly in a car. He barges in his friend's front door and looks very panicked. His friend is there. His friend's name is Mark, and his wife is there, or his girlfriend. And the lead character, Seth, is talking all kind of craziness about lights and how their other friend just disappeared. And they don't specifically say aliens or abduction or anything like that. The characters don't, but as the viewer, we are aware of the situation, and it is a alien abduction type of scenario. So the house begins to flicker. The lights are flickering, rumbling, weird loud noises, and we see one of the characters get abducted, and it actually looks really cool. Great effects for the budget. So yeah, it flashes forward 2 years later, and Seth is having nightmares and nosebleeds and just feels like something's wrong, and his friend Mark was abducted, and people kind of blamed him, including Mark's girlfriend. So Seth turns on the news one morning and sees that the lights and the power outage happened again in that town. Flash forward a little bit, we see that Mark has been found naked laying in the woods. He comes to and basically kills two hunters. They're out in the woods. So the rest of the film, I'm not giving away too much here, but it follows Mark and Seth. Mark is going through the town looking for his girlfriend, and he's picking off people one by one, and Seth is trying to figure out what's going on along with protecting the girlfriend. So I kind of went into that plot a lot, but it's very simple. It is kind of like slasher, splatter type stuff. It kind of has that like stalk and slash feel where people are getting picked off one by one, but it's more open than that. I was surprised that this film feels not confined to one location. It seems like they use a lot of locations, and it makes it feel kind of big in scope, but it's a small film, and it is set in the 80s, so it's kind of throwback, which is cool. There's no cell phones. For the most part, they keep everything looking older. They don't really have a whole lot of stuff that they're working with. It's kind of a basic film. It goes from scene to scene to scene to scene. And there's not a whole lot of dialogue and conversations that are non-story driven. So not a whole lot of character development and things like that. I thought the acting was kind of spotty at times, but for the most part it felt very throwback and very fun. It felt like a cool alien slasher film from the 80s or something. It doesn't have that super, the sleeper look to it, like that throwback, but it does have a throwback feel. Overall, I really enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun. It's very simple. Don't expect too much from it. The story is not very groundbreaking. In fact, it's a very straightforward story. There's not many surprises. There is some like tentacle rape, but it's very basic in its screenplay, but it works for what it is. So that is my review of Almost Human. I give it a 7 out of 10. I highly enjoyed this one. It's a nice little film, and if you go in not expecting too much, you'll probably be pleasantly surprised. So I'll see you guys next week, and later.